Hey there guys, how are you? And yes, I know it is no longer Halloween anymore, but just because it's not Halloween anymore does not mean I can't review more horror movies. In this video I'm going to be reviewing The Hamiltons. It is basically one of those After Dark Horror Fest films, one of the 8 films to die for, so yeah, let's get into it. So what The Hamiltons is about, it's about this family. Their parents have pretty much have died in a really tragic accident to the main sibling, David, who is the oldest sibling in the entire Hamilton's family. So David, Francis, Wendell, and Darlene, or Darlin, I think that's her name, they're all siblings, they're brother and sister type thing. They're this family protagonists of the entire film. So it's up to David. He's like taking all the responsibilities in his own hands and making sure that his siblings are safe and that they're being taken care of. However, they have this really bad disease where if they see someone, they need to get their flesh and blood so that they can stay alive, so that they can survive pretty much. And if they don't get flesh, if they don't get blood, they're going to go crazy. However, Francis, he is still in school. He's not really as bad as his siblings are, like he wants to save these victims. So he's more friendlier than the rest of his siblings are because like they're just screwed up, they're crazy. You can tell that Francis really wanted to save these victims that are being hostage, like down in the basement. You can really get a sense that he wanted to save them, but he couldn't because if he did, he would get killed too by one of his siblings. If they bleed, he can't get near them because he'll try to eat their flesh, and just get their blood, pretty much. So he can't be near them if they're bleeding, and it's kind of sad, really. But that's what they are, If you want to call them vampires, I guess you can, but they're not really classified as vampires if you want to think of it that way. They're not really classified as vampires, but you could call them that if you want. That's exactly what vampires need. They need blood, pretty much. That's what they need. There were scenes that were really cringing to me. Like, there were scenes I couldn't stand looking at. It was really disturbing, but there were scenes that were pretty creepy, actually. So yeah, this movie definitely has a lot of blood. It truly has a lot of blood, and there's a lot of disturbing imagery, for sure. So bloody. And it's so like I wouldn't, yeah, it's kind of gory too. It does have some good practical effects in here too. So if you're into that, this will definitely be the movie for you. So yeah, there's just a lot of blood and just a lot of disturbing imagery in here. So if you're into that, this will definitely be the movie for you, for sure. It's a really good movie. It definitely is one of the better 8 films to die for in this whole series. It definitely is one of the better ones. There are some pretty bad ones out there, but this is definitely one of the better ones. Yeah, Francis is pretty much like the most friendliest of the entire family, and his siblings are just crazy and messed up. And so is Francis because he's part of them, and they have this disease that they can never get rid of, so they need this blood and flesh to stay, like, to pretty much survive, and they have no choice. So yeah, there was a double dare scene in here, and I thought it was done really, really well. I thought it was really cool, actually. So yeah, I really enjoyed that scene. That was a really cool scene. Yeah, double dare. Like there were some pretty messed up scenes and just incredibly crazy scenes in here. It was disturbing. It's just hard to watch. So I'm gonna give the Hamiltons a B plus. It really is good. So yeah, a B plus for sure. But yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this review. Stay tuned for some more horror stuff. I'm gonna pump out more horror movies for you guys, and even though it's okay, so even though Halloween is over, I still want to like review more horror films for you guys because I love the genre so much, and I'm really passionate about horror films. So hope you guys enjoyed this review. Thank you very much for supporting my channel, guys. It really does mean a lot. Take it easy, guys, and take care, everyone.